Trying to find the best auto insurance in the state of Iowa can be a little like trying to solve a puzzle. You need to find a policy that fits your risks and a premium that fits your budget. You want everything to come together, but if a piece is missing, you might not get the coverage you need. Even worse, you might not realize you don't have the right auto insurance coverage until something goes wrong. Every auto insurance company says they have a great deal, but is it really the best deal for you? You won't know unless you compare multiple coverage offers. That may be easier said than done. There are so many variables that go into coverage that comparing insurance quotes can be like comparing apples and oranges. Before you start comparing auto insurance, take a moment to learn about the factors that impact your rates. Each state sets minimum requirements for auto insurance, but you don't really need to worry about this because an auto insurance company won't sell you a policy that doesn't satisfy your state's minimum. Instead, you should focus on getting enough coverage for your needs. If you want more coverage, you'll have to pay more. This might seem like a bad thing when you pay your insurance premium. However, if you ever have to file a claim, you might be happy to have higher limits and more robust coverage. In the end, it's a balancing act between how much you can pay now versus how much risk you want to take in the future. Here are 3 things to consider when you compare Iowa auto insurance quotes. Coverage types. Liability coverage will pay for injuries and damages to third parties if you cause a crash. If you want to protect your vehicle, you'll need collision and comprehensive coverages. Policy limits. Your policy limit is the maximum your insurer will pay for a liability claim. If the damages exceed the limit, you could be personally responsible for the difference. For this reason, it can be smart to go with higher limits, especially if you have personal assets to protect, like your retirement savings or home. Deductible. The deductible is the amount you pay out of pocket when you file a claim when your car is damaged. Choosing a higher deductible can lower your insurance premiums, but you need to be able to afford the deductible in case anything happens. The make and model of vehicle you drive can have a big impact on your Iowa auto insurance rates. More expensive cars typically require more coverage, because they are generally more expensive to repair. Safety matters as well, and certain safety and anti-theft features may result in a discount. Your zip code is another issue. Some areas in Iowa are more prone to theft than others, and traffic and weather risks can also vary from place to place. How much you expect to drive every week can also make a difference. Greater mileage results in greater risk, and your rates can reflect this. Your driving history is an important factor determining your Iowa auto insurance rates. Insurance carriers may look back a few years to see if your driving history have included any of the following: the number of tickets you have for speeding and other moving violations, any crashes you've been found responsible for, any DUIs or other serious violations, any insurance claims you've made. If a friend crashed your car and a claim is filed on your insurance policy, for example, your rates can go up. When you apply for insurance, the insurance carrier will want to know a few things about you. This information can be used to determine your rates, although Iowa law may prevent some types of information from being used. Here are some of the things insurance carriers often look at. Age. Younger drivers often have higher rates. Rates may increase again after around age 65 or 70. Gender. Women tend to have lower premiums than men. Credit score. Some insurers may use your credit score to help calculate rates. Marital status. Whether or not you're single can also impact your rates. Education. Some insurers use our level of education as part of their calculation. You may qualify for auto insurance discounts that bring your premium down. Discounts for safe drivers, good students, and anti-theft devices are common. It's also common to get a discount when you pay the full premium in advance, instead of paying month to month, or if you insure multiple cars on one policy. Your insurance carrier may have other discounts, as well, so we will make sure you're not missing out on anything. Every insurance company does things a bit differently. Although they tend to look at the same basic factors, more or less, the weight they give to those factors may vary significantly. Right now, one insurance company might give you the best rates. If your situation changes, a different insurer might give you better rates. Does all this sound overwhelming? It doesn't have to be. It's true that there's a lot to consider when selecting the car insurance policy that best fits your needs, but no one expects you to be an insurance expert. That's what independent insurance agents are for. Captive agents work for a single insurance carrier. These are often the big recognizable names like State Farm, Farmers, or American Family. Agents from these companies can only show you options from their own company, even if those options are not ideal for you. We are an independent insurance agency that contracts with multiple insurance companies. This allows us to shop around for the most suitable coverage for your needs and budget. When you work with us, you'll answer a few basic questions. Our agent will guide you through the process and help you with anything you're not sure about. Then, we will do the heavy lifting of getting Iowa auto insurance quotes from a number of different insurance companies. You'll be presented with the options, and your agent can help you identify the one that's right for you. For help with all your insurance needs, contact Carla Hernandez today at 515-612-8436.